What an unbelievable weekend of football. This is by far the best weekend of football this year, college and NFL. I mean, the games were unbelievable. Just to let you all know, at the end of this video, I'm going to be saying my top 5 QBs in my opinion, and I'm not going to be rattling off stats, which the stats will definitely support my claim of my top 5 in order, but I'm going to be just going by the eye test, going by this year and years past, not just this year. So Derek Carr is not going to be in my top 5, even though I think he's a very good quarterback. If it was just this year, Derek Carr would be top 5. But since it's not, Derek Carr is not top 5. At the end of this video, I would love the viewers to comment on 2 things. One would be, why am I wrong on my top 5? It could be because I'm missing someone like Cam Newton, or because I'm just the order's wrong. Like I put Eli Manning. If he was a top 5 quarterback, I put Eli Manning 4th, and you would think he's 3rd, etc. The second thing I want you to do is, I want you to tell me why I am dead wrong about any of my picks. Pick one game and tell me why I am dead wrong about it. All my picks for every single game will be in the video description, like usual. So just the second thing, tell me why I'm dead wrong about one of my picks. Give me the best reason you can possibly come up with. Okay, the first pick I'm going to go over is the Cardinals versus the Vikings. I've been really good against picking Gio's team, and I'm going to keep doing it. I mean, I went 9-4 this week so far, and I went 8-5 against the spread. And part of the reason is because I keep picking against the Vikings. So I'm going to get picked against the Vikings again. I mean, the Vikings have been playing terrible. They're even spread against the Cardinals. I know the Cardinals didn't play great last week, but I think the Cardinals have more upside. The Vikings do not have a running game. The running game is non-existent. I know they have a great defense, but if you're going to leave everything on Sam Bradford's shoulders, you're going to lose. And I think the Cardinals have more depth. So I think the Cardinals win this game, and it's right now at an even spread. I'm going to take them at -1. So I'm just going to put that on the video. If it goes any higher than that, -1, I will make sure to update that, and I'm going to take them with the spread. The next game I'm going to go over is the Redskins versus the Packers. Packers let up 47 points against the Titans. Aaron Rodgers and Jordy Nelson can't do it by himself. And you got the Redskins, who had a huge win last week. So I'm going to pick the Redskins with the 3 points. That's an easy game, and I don't like picking easy games. I forgot who said it 2 weeks ago that I don't pick easy games, but a lot of these games are pretty easy to pick. Last week was impossible. I got really lucky going 9-5 and 9-4 and 8-5. And whoever thinks whoever did well last week and thinks they didn't get lucky, I'm going to give you a reality check. You got lucky. This week is a lot easier, and there's going to be a lot less like really good people doing really well and people doing really bad. Like this week, you could do really well and really bad, and no one would fault you. But this week, you're either going to do really well or really bad. And if you do really bad, people are going to fault you because you made some stupid picks. And if you do really well, people are not going to give you credit because you made some smart, obvious picks. I'm picking the Redskins over the Packers because the Redskins just are playing better as of late. And the Packers, it's just Aaron Rodgers and Jordy Nelson, and that's it. Last game I'm going to go over is the Seahawks versus the Eagles. It's definitely the best game and the hardest game to pick. And yet, I really don't think it's that hard. I'm picking the Seahawks -6.5. I'm taking those points happily. Russell Wilson is 100% now. You saw him against the Patriots. The Patriots are a pretty good defense, and the Seahawks were able to run against them and have some great passing yards against them. Russell Wilson played great. You could tell this is the first week he is back at 100%. He didn't have those ankles taped. He just had the knee brace, so he was more free to move around. He was back to normal. He is unbelievable, and he's unbelievable at the end of the season. I'm pretty sure I'm picking the Seahawks the rest of the season to win every game. I mean, like, at the end of the season, he's like 29-6 at the end of the season. That's unbelievable. Russell Wilson is really good when he has to be. And even though they missed Marshawn Lynch, they are still an unbelievable team. And Cam Chancellor, whoever thought Richard Sherman was the best player on that team is stupid. Cam Chancellor is on the defense. I'm sorry. Cam Chancellor is the best person on the defense. He is. He is this generation's Polamalu and Ed Reed. Is he as good as them? That's up for debate. Probably not, but he's getting there, and he has time to get there. I'm picking the Seahawks. I mean, the Eagles had a huge win against Atlanta, but Atlanta has no defense. The Seahawks have a very good defense. The Seahawks have a very good offense. Okay, I'm going to quickly tell you my top 5 QBs just rattle them off right now. Tom Brady is my number one QB. It kills me to say it, but for obvious reasons. Best decision maker. Doesn't have the highest potential. Doesn't have the best arm. Is definitely the slowest QB in the league, or if not one of the slowest. And I mean, but he makes the best decisions, and I know he has a lot of help, but Tom Brady makes the best decisions, makes very little mistakes. That's it. Tom Brady's the best. Second, I got Drew Brees. I got Drew Brees over Aaron Rodgers, and I know Aaron Rodgers was the best QB last year, the year before, and even maybe the year before. But he's been digressing as of late. And I know the team has gotten worse, but he has been digressing as of late. And no matter what Tom Brady's team has been like, he has always been awesome consistently. So I got Drew Brees second because he just does ridiculous things without any semblance of a defense or any semblance of really a team in general. I mean, Mark Ingram's a talent, but he's not great. You got Brandon Cooks, who's really good, but that's really it. I mean, Drew Brees, what he's doing got this team to 4-5. It should have been 5-4 if they kicked that field goal this year. And how he's been playing, his stats, and how just good he's been over the past years, Drew Brees is the second best. I know he hasn't brought them to the playoffs, but that's the team. That's not him. Tom Brady couldn't bring his team to the playoffs. I'm telling you that right now. Peyton Manning couldn't bring that team to the playoffs if he was in his prime. I'm letting you know that right now. Drew Brees is the second best quarterback. Third is Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers, even though in my opinion he's he's digressing, if he had players, he would be the best in the NFL because his best is better than Tom Brady's best, but Tom Brady's definitely more consistent no matter who's on his team. So Aaron Rodgers, he's just worse than Drew Brees is with bad talent, but Aaron Rodgers is better with good talent. So I'm going to put Drew Brees ahead because he always puts his team in a position to win. Aaron Rodgers can't always do that, so that's why I'm putting him third. I really did want to put Aaron Rodgers fourth and put this guy who I put fourth as third as Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson at 100%, I think arguably could be second or even first because he could do the most with anything. And he has shown after last year's second half, this year, and even 3 years ago, he is the only guy on this list, top 5 improving. There's no argument there. He's the only guy on this list improving. And his team has gotten worse year after year since he won the Super Bowl. And his level of play has gotten better and better. And that is what has made this team easily, consistently a Super Bowl contender every single year. And then at 5, I put Big Ben. And I know that's going to be pretty controversial because Big Ben can easily be, to be honest, 1. But he has great talent. He does not have a great team. He has a very good offense with not a great offensive line. I know he has he has the best running back in the league. And he has arguably the best wide receiver in the league. But he doesn't have an offensive line. You need an offensive line. And the reason why I put him 5 is because he just gets injured too much. That's why I put him at 5. And you got to put that in the equation. As my 6th quarterback, I'm going to put Andrew Luck. I know I said I was only going to name my top 5 QBs, but to be honest, he's kind of tied for 5th in my opinion. And I'm just going to put him as my top 5, okay? If you have a problem with it, let me know and tell me in the comments. Andrew Luck has done the most with the least over the years. He's a great, great, great quarterback. I think he's staying very consistently at a high level. I don't think he's getting any better. He definitely hasn't shown really any improvement this year. And I don't think he showed any improvement last year, mostly because he was injured. But he's done the most with the least. That's why he's tied for 5th with Big Ben. So I have Tom Brady as number 1. I have Drew Brees as number 2. I have Aaron Rodgers as number 3. I have Russell Wilson as number 4. And tied for 5 is Big Ben and Andrew Luck. Thank you guys for watching so much. Love you all. Appreciate you all. Hope you enjoyed the video. And tell me what I can do better. Thanks so much, guys.